All right, 8th of March. Let's take a look at gold, euro, dollar, Dow Jones. All right, so here we got. This is yesterday, right? Yesterday, Australia's market moves up, sell it off. I said we'd have a breakout, sell it off. It broke down nicely. Remember, on Monday, we said it's a swing day for gold. All right. Now, today, as you can see, the main hours are going to be here, right, in the New York session. So until the New York session, there's not much really to talk about. Okay, the market should pick up. Let me just put this. There are astro hours, but it's already too late. So this is, there we go. How could I say it? On the platform, it needs to be at 6:38. So that's 6:30 there. Okay. And 8 o'clock is there. Okay, so this zone here. All right, so if we have a pull up from here, then you can sell off again here. On gold, also be careful, today it's Wednesday. Okay, what we should be doing is actually coming down. That's what we'd like to see. And yeah, that's it. Now remember, we've got news coming out, like I said in the videos, so be mindful. Want to follow this down. On the daily, as you can see, the market's coming down nicely. This was a first zone. Yesterday, you could have taken profit there as well, which was the weekly pivot. If you followed it down and moved your stop forward, well done. Why? Because we said the market's still going down and we should have more room to come down. Okay. And on the weekly, as you can see, we've got that 44. We talked about that 1774. So that's still on the card from last week. And that's down here, 1774. Let's just do that. Okay, for the sake of argument, I'm just going to do 1775. But you can see why we're working in that direction. And we talked about this on the weekly before, so no surprises. All you got to do is keep pushing it down. All right. On the monthly, if you want to check out the monthly as well, we've got room to come down to 8CL1, which is 1728. And we've got this here, as you can see, 1730. So the market coming down more is what's supposed to happen in our situation. No surprises here. We talked about it. Okay, we've got PST down here and it's all good and so forth, right? So if the market does push back up, what you want to do is follow it down. If it doesn't go up, or for example here, that's the daily pivot there, right? So let me get rid of this zone here. Let's get rid of this. Okay. This was from way before. We talked about that before as well. So this is it. Okay. So what you can do is have the market come up in order to push down again. There's a bit of gap to fill here. So what I can do is just move this. Okay, just move that there. Let's just push this down here, because we've got a bit of room to fill there. Okay, so the market has room to push down into that, push up into that zone there. So the daily pivot plus that zone is going to be a target, and if it does come up there, you can sell it off. If it doesn't go up but it comes down, then going up is an option. Remember, check out your swing days. All right, so you can play both sides of the market. Now tomorrow is also going to be interesting. You want to wait for tomorrow, you can, no problem there. And that's going to be like, also we're going to have a session tomorrow. It's going to be nice as well, because we've got decent swings that we can take into consideration tomorrow. Okay, especially in the New York session. And Friday, as the news comes out, we're going to have some sudden moves, and that should be finalized later on in the evening my time. Okay, so that's gold for you. Remember, Wednesday. Okay, euro dollar, same kind of thing, guys. No problem here, as we talked about this before. Astro hours yesterday. See how it's all coming down. We talked about the targets. We talked about the targets on the weekly, is it? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so these levels are targets coming into 48, 47. Your PST 1.0505, 0521, 0570, and the lowest is 0484. So from let's do this. 0570 is already done, nice and easy, but we talked about this target, so we should be coming down, as you can see. And then let's put 0480 there as well. Right, so that's your target zone there, so pretty much expected. Okay, so it's all good. And the market, as you can see, right on the PST levels there, coming down into that zone. So yesterday at Astro Hours, market selling off nice and easy. All you got to do is follow it again. If it goes up, push it back down again. If you've learned technical analysis from us, you understand the situation. Okay, there and there. So any pull up will give you an opportunity to push back down again. It's going to be, let me get rid of these. Let's get rid of these. If you, there are a lot of people trading the euro dollar, so let's get rid of these. Okay, and whoops, I'll put this back here again. So if the market does go back up into the daily white opening, where the market will break down again, you can do that. Okay, selling in this zone is also okay. There is a gap here. The market will want to come back up, so be careful. Where? Right here. Okay, so the market coming back into the weekly pivot is also an option later on, because we've got news coming out, sudden moves. Anything that is sudden is going to be on the cards, so be careful. Okay, let's take a look at US 30. Once again, beautiful, right on the Astro Hour, stopping there. Beautiful push down all the way with these Astros. Remember, I talked about the breakout here and the market just breaking down, as you can see. Okay, and remember, Monday was a swing day for Dow Jones. Monday makes the PST, comes down, and just follow through today. Nice and easy. Okay, that's it. So what do we want to do? I want to extend that here. Okay, because this is a zone where the market will find some support. Okay, and we'll do that. So with the US 30, we've still got room to come down. If it pushes up, we need to come down. If it keeps pushing down without going back up, you know you need to get ready to buy, and the market should push down. By the end of March, we should be down if this is how it's going to pan out, and then we're going to look for a swing the other way. Okay, so this downfall is important for us, because we're going to be looking for where it's going to end, and then we're going to reverse. Okay, so now with the US 30 as well, if the market pushes upwards, okay, which it should do because we've got gaps here, if it pushes up, we need to be sellers going down. The liquidity is pretty much filled up in these other levels here, but if it comes up into there, as you can see, this is going to be your breakout zone. So the manipulation happened here. Okay, this is where it happened. If I want to take the wick in, you can. If not, you can just leave it at that. So if we come up there at Astro Hours, we're looking to push further down. Okay, it's a beautiful impulse wave. Look for it to push up and then to sell off. There's a slight gap here, but that's filled with this actually. Okay, as you can see. So not much to really do here. Okay, so that's your zone. With Bitcoin, I marked this in level before, so no real dramas. Okay, but you guys understand we have levels downstairs. So if the market should push down, which I think it should push down, okay, this needs to push down. All right, this needs to be broken, and when it does get broken, it needs to push lower, and when it does, we need to be buyers. Okay, so you know we should push down, and then you need to be buyers. Hope that makes sense. All right.